in ECC not moved to S4 HANA?
Everyone, please response in the chat
In the
box.
chat,
It will
yes,
be
yeah, they can raise hands. Thank you, Vidya, for raising hands. Any other? Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Jane. So I presume most of the audience, because only two persons have raised their hands. I presume most of the audience are in SAP S4 HANA. Okay, I will sorry, SAP ECC. I will share my screen. Akash and Amit, my screen is visible.
yes, sir. Your screen is visible.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So once again, welcome to this webinar. So our agenda for this webinar is, first we will see SAP transformation. It is just a single slide. Then we will move on to our uh, core topic today, S4 HANA and ECC, and why S4 HANA is advantage. What advantage it has? What are all the features and benefits you will get if you move to S4 HANA? Followed by Q&A session. Okay. So first and foremost, this is the SAP transformation. So since I presume most of you are all using SAP. So SAP has started their journey in 1972 with R2. Then they moved on to R3. R3 is a stable ERP system, so which they launched in 1992. Then from there they moved to ECC, which we have seen in 2004. This ECC movement happened. In 2011, they have introduced SAP HANA. Then it moved on. In 2015, they have introduced SAP S4 HANA, which is part of digital transformation. So we are in this digital transformation era. So as per SAP transformation, they want to move to X4 HANA in 2025. So presently, as you are all aware, SAP has a long journey. So right now they are in 50 plus years of experience across all industries. They have 4 lakh customers in 195 countries, and they have out of them 80% of the SMEs are SAP customers, and 74 percentage of the world transactions touches SAP system. So SAP customers include, out of 100 most valued brands, 98% of the customers are in SAP. Top 10 100 whatever we say Dow Jones top sustainable companies, 100% are in SAP. And manufacturing, when it comes to manufacturing, 78% of the world food producers, they are using SAP. 82% of medical devices manufacturers using SAP. So SAP is very strong in manufacturing. So this transformation is, they started as a simple ERP. From there they moved to SAP ECC. Then they introduced HANA. Now they are in digital transformation, S4 HANA. Going forward, they want to make it intelligent enterprise, intelligent suite, which is which will have the blockchain, artificial intelligence capabilities. In S4 HANA itself, they have already started introducing this blockchain and AI, machine learning, artificial intelligence, all those concepts. Going forward, it will be in more advanced stages where the system will decide on its own. So this is the transformation. Now we will come to our core topic today about S4 HANA and ECC. So you are all aware SAP ECC stands for ERP Central Component. So which is highly customizable. You can customize as per your need. from finance to HR to from finance to logistics and HR, all the things. But SAP ECC can run on any database, including SAP HANA. It requires for analytics we need a business warehouse. It can connect with the third-party applications and the custom messaging apps. This is the core features available in ECC. When we comes to S4 HANA, it's the newest generation of ERP software. Okay, and they are now trying to leverage new technologies like AI and machine learning. And main purpose of S4 HANA is to improve the business efficiency and speed. The important factor is S4 HANA runs only on SAP HANA database. So when it comes to cost, the maintenance is very low in S4 HANA compared to ECC6. Plus, it boosts the business efficiency. So here it will help you to analyze large volume of data and you can have personalized insights. The processes will be highly integrated and embedded cybersecurity. These are all the main, some of the important aspects of S4 HANA. So now we will see one by one what are all the important aspects in S4 HANA. When it comes to the first and foremost thing is the universal journal. So which is called AC.A, which I will explain in next slide. So SAP S4 HANA, they have removed many tables in ECC and they made one table as AC.A for FI and CO. This AC.A is mainly for the FI and CO, that which will greatly reduce the data footprint, and it is making this system as a more efficient system. Due to this, since they merged both FI and CO, there is no period and activities required. See, in ECC, we have to carry out a reconciliation between FI and CO based on their company organization policy of closure. Some companies they will do this reconciliation monthly, some quarterly, like some half yearly, some yearly. So, but this activity has to be. But most of the companies they do this reconciliation monthly basis. Here, there is no requirement for the reconciliation in S4 HANA due to this single table AC.A, which is called the universal journal. So, in S4 HANA, cost elements also part of GL. So, without a GL account, you can't create a cost element. In ECC, to create a GL account, only primary cost element will be a GL account. Secondary cost element, there is no need for a GL account. But in S4, any cost element, it need a GL account. So automatically, FI and CO is reconciled, which is reducing the period and closing. The next one important thing is the material document, inventory management when it comes to. So they have eliminated over 26 tables and they have introduced only one table material document, MATDOC. So this will be used for all your inventory valuation, which is also greatly removing the redundancy and it improves stock reporting efficiency. So to give a better picture, what this AC.A and MATDOC is doing, we will see these are all the tables in SAP ECC. What we are seeing is the table structure of SAP ECC. So when it comes to finance, we have all these tables. BKPF, BSEC, BSID, all this thing. When it comes to CO, all these tables. When it comes to assets, these tables, then material ledger, like this. For finance, FI and CO, this many tables are there. When it comes to sales, these are all the tables which we have to use. When it comes to material, values and quantity, this many tables in SAP ECC. So going for HANA, they have removed many tables. See, this is how it will look in the table structure in SAP S4 HANA. Okay. So it's greatly simplified. So which means this will improve the system performance. Why? Because when we post any transaction in ECC, it has to update many tables. It has to do to analyze any for any report. We have to create a lot of aggregates and indices. But here there is no requirement like that. Everything is available in single table AC.A for finance. When it comes to material, it is mat.doc. So, and the nomenclature also, they have kept it very simple in S4 HANA. See, previously BKPF, basic, we can't understand what is that. These are all German languages. But when it comes to AC.A, it is accounting document. AC stands for accounting, doc stands for document, A is for actual. So AC.A is accounting document actuals. Same way AC.P they have if you go for integrated planning functionality. So AC.P table will come. P stands for planning. So when it comes to material document, MATDoc. When it comes to material value, material ledger, ML document, material ledger document, like that, the nomenclature wise, everything they have simplified, make it more meaningful in S4 HANA. And they removed most of the tables. So this has got a huge impact on your on the performance of the system and the storage of the system. And we will see in further slide how HANA is helping more value, how the HANA database is adding more value for this simplification. So next thing is Copa. When it comes to Copa, in ECC we use costing based Copa. That is the mandatory option, default option available. You can use account based Copa also, but it is not advisable in SAP ECC. But when it comes to S4 HANA, the default option is account based Copa, because everything FI and CO is measured, everything is real time. So account based Copa will perform all the functionalities of costing based Copa, and it will remove the timing differences which is faced in costing based Copa. So this will help you. S4 HANA will help you in better way. So they are doing margin analysis in this Copa based margin analysis is possible in S4 HANA. Then next is material ledger. So material ledger activation is optional in SAP ECC. And when you activate material ledger, there are a lot of aggregate and index tables will get activated. And in SAP ECC, always material ledger, the customers used to feel it's more complex and complicated. But when it comes to S4 HANA, material ledger activation is mandatory. And this is also part of AC.A. And since the table structure they have redefined in a different manner, so material ledger will become the sole source for all your material valuation, and it will help you for superior reporting and analysis. So in S4 HANA, material ledger supports up to three currencies. Plus, if we can have actual costing and transfer pricing. The functionalities available in ECC. Then material master. When it comes to material master, in SAP ECC, we have 18 characters. But in S4 HANA, it can be extended to 40 characters. Only one caution which we have to take care. Whatever old custom code we have to increase the material length to character 40. Many customers they have used since there's a limit, there is a limitation of 18 characters. They have used try to combine product hierarchy and material number. They have to do a lot of work, or material group and material number, like that combination they have to bring. Now this will ease out the customers who face the problem with the limitation in material number, length of the material number. Next, integrated business partners. When it comes to business, SAP ECC, it is customers and vendors. Both are separate masters. So the customer separate master, vendor separate master. But when it comes to S4 HANA, it is called the business partner, where one business partner can play many roles. One business can have multiple roles. So same business partner based on the role can be a customer, can be a vendor. So this will greatly reduce the data footprint. And then due to unused data, there is a functionality available that automatically it can be archived or deleted, which will make this masters more meaningful in S4 HANA. Then coming to the next functionality, important feature is real-time MRP. In SAP ECC, we, to run MRP, it is a very big task. You have to, once you run, it has to be done during non-peak hours and it's run as a batch job. And the same day you can't run multiple MRP because that job has to be done. Then you have to wait and then see next day non-peak hours you have to run. But in S4 HANA MRP run, you can run at any frequency. So this improved due to improved performance and real-time MRP run is possible in S4 HANA. So the benefit is so you will get more accurate supply and demand information, which will help you to take decisions, and it is very efficient than classic MRP in SAP ECC, and it is very faster, and you can identify all issues and reactive issues faster than classic MRP, and your chances of stockouts will be reduced, and you can reduce your safety stock and buffer stock too, because the MRP is a real-time MRP. Now it is called MRP Live. In current versions of S4 HANA, MRP Live is available. Then next, integrated APO. So, but when it comes to APO, S4 HANA, they have made it as part of and another one is production planning and detailed scheduling. So when you are moving there will be two sub-modules when it comes to
Hello, Raj sir. Your voice is not clear, sir.
the next important function is on AP. So it's only product availability, allocation, and back order. But on advanced data, we have data. One second. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Now is clear.
Okay, okay. So, so exactly, Amit, can you guide me where it was got disconnected?
Yes, sir. Your last this point integrated
Hello.
SAP. Hello.
Okay, so we have to continue with advanced data, right? So, okay, so I will continue. I will continue with advanced ATP. So you check product availability, product allocation, and back orders with the ATP functionality. But when it comes to S4 HANA, you have advanced ATP where you can have perform mass availability check. and then you can check the stock availability in alternative plans, and you can release items for delivery with the advanced ATP functionality in S4 HANA. And next is global trade services. So this GTS replaces your foreign trade functions in SAP ECC. So, but in GTS, speed up the process which were manual in ACC, which can be automated in S4 HANA, and where like what are the functionalities includes license checks, import and export declarations, and embargo checking. All these functionalities are available in GTS, Global Trade Services. Then next important feature is credit management. When it comes to credit management, so ECC, it is FI under finance, accounts receivable, and credit management. But in S4 HANA, it is part of financial supply chain management, FSCM. And you can have approval mechanism with a credit approval mechanism and credit scoring, risk scoring mechanism in S4 HANA. Plus, S4 HANA can connect to external credit agencies directly and get the details. These functionalities are available in credit management. And coming to warehouse management, in SAP ECC, it's called warehouse management, which will have the basic functionality. But in S4 HANA, they are calling as EWM, Extended Warehouse Management, which will which is capable of addressing all complex warehouse processes, including labor management, and it will help to distribute the goods at ease. Then next one is revenue accounting and reporting (RAR), which is part of IFRS 15. So in ECC, it is called SD Revenue Recognition Module, which was replaced by RAR. So RAR is capable of addressing all your IFRS 15 requirement of a five-step revenue recognition model, whatever found in IFRS 15. It is able to address the requirement. Plus, it has got the improved contract management capability, and it simplifies the revenue recognition in S4 HANA. Another important feature is SAP Fiori, which is a major thing in S4 HANA. Why? Because in ECC we are used to same screen where you can't have a you can change the color of the screen, but apart from that, the look and feel of the screen is same. But S4 HANA will provide more functionality, more flexibility in that, which SAP Fiori gives users a consistent, intuitive, and integrated experience. So it will help to get the do the job faster and with more accuracy. And also training and onboarding is easy for Fiori because these are all user-friendly screens compared to SAP ECC screens. We will see in further slides about this SAP Fiori functionality in detail. Okay, then coming to the next important thing is SAP HANA database. So when it comes to SAP HANA, so SAP HANA database is the important feature in SAP S4 HANA because S4 HANA works only with the HANA database. The main advantage of HANA database is it is in-memory database and it processes a large volume of data in short frame of time. So you can, it is massive volume quantities of real-time data will be processed in main memory. And as for SAP HANA will provide immediate results from all analysis and transactions. So when it comes to this storage, in ECC, data are stored, it's a relational database, which is a row storage. Records of table are stored in sequence of rows. But when it comes to SAP HANA, so it is a column storage. Records are stored in sequence of column. So therefore, records of single column consist of records of the same attributes. So this makes less costly because it keeps it will compress the data efficiently and it will use as main memory for calculations and process. So this is and we are doing S4 HANA. Why? Because meaning online everything processing. So this is achieved. So in ECC, you have OLTP functionality, online transactional processing only possible in all reports. For OLAP, online analytical processing, we need business warehouse. But in SAP HANA, you can have both the functionalities together. And there is no redundancy because all the table updates, it will be stored in an efficient manner. So there is no data redundancy. Plus, it helps in parallel processing, multi-core and parallelization. So since it's a column-based storage, so multiple processes can be run for the same operation. And then the results, whatever the results can be uh, given in a fraction of seconds because operations on one column can be parallelized by partitioning the column into multiple sections that can be processed by different processor cores so that we can get the results immediately. So due to this advantage, we will get speed, flexibility, and performance, better compression, optimization because of parallel processing. Plus, it is a one open platform. So this is one platform which will have your application services, database services, and integration services. So when it comes to application services, we are saying this web server, JavaScript, Fiori, then database services, OLTP, OLAP, plus all other functionalities. Many functionalities available in database services, plus integration services, smart data access, smart data integration. So due to this SAP HANA database, S4 HANA is highly efficient. We can say, so overall S4 HANA, SAP HANA helps to process your business application services and database services and integration services in a better and efficient manner with more speed, flexibility, and performance. Okay. Other important features of S4 HANA, simple data model, which we have looked at it, modern user experience, and innovative business solutions, and low cost of ownership, choice of deployment, and non-disruptive journey. So here we will see one by one what these features, how it is going to help your organization. Okay. One, simplified data model. Okay, when it comes to, sorry, one second. Yeah, when it comes to simplified data model, as per SAP, the data footprint will be reduced 10 times. So how this 10 times it is able to reduce because it was actually the data is stored in a compressed way and all redundancy storages are removed. Plus, it is able to combine the OLTP and OLAP processes together. So with this, your data footprint will be reduced to 10 times. Plus, the next important thing is data model, which will help you in 7 times better, higher throughput. So because fewer tables you are going to update and there is no time wasted due to database locks. and no aggregations are involved, no aggregated data in established formats, no, and a great deal of flexibility in generating analytics. So you will get a faster analytics. When it comes to faster analytics, it is amazing speed. SAP call it as amazing speed because SAP customers have reduced the time it took to run a report from 1 hour to 1 second, almost a thousand. So when they almost, it is actually 3600 times faster when it comes to the speed. When it comes to amounts of data, so SAP run queries against 460 billion rows of data in less than 1 second. So then amazing value. So all these things combined, so for faster analytics and reporting, you will get 1800 times faster compared to SAP ECC 6. Plus, you will have less process steps in S4 HANA compared to SAP ECC. So, like this simplified data model will help you in guided configuration, predict, recommend, and simulate. Then multi-tenancy, all those things it will help in. It will help. The next one is modern user experience. So, when it comes to SAP Fiori, we have already seen it provides easier, more simplified way to run SAP applications with the intelligent, consistent, and integrated user experience. So here you can have role-based Fiori access. You can have instant access to any business insight, and the design is very simple. The screens are very user-friendly screens, which will help the user to perform his task faster, and to train the users it will help. So with Fiori you can gain productivity, increase user adoption, decrease user errors, save training cost. And major advantage of this SAP Fiori is it can run on any device. It is all device compliant. And then this design is a very responsive design. It has got a search capabilities. Fiori has got Launchpad Designer, and theming and branding is possible. As per your company, you can theme and brand, or based on each person, you can theme and brand this. It is mainly designed for people because you can personalize your tiles, you can personalize the way your screen looks. All those things can be possible, which will all help to increase your productivity. Employees can do that job from anywhere, anytime, and managers can streamline process, impact business results, and gain productivity. Plus, increase user adoption. Apps are simple and easy to use. It helps to improve the business user satisfaction by addressing their needs in a timely manner. So these are all the advantages of SAP Fiori apps. Fiori apps are available in SAP ECC, EHP 7 onwards. 7 and 8 you can use Fiori apps. But when it comes to S4 HANA, the Fiori with the HANA database, it will be more effective and efficient. And they have introduced more than 10,000 apps for SAP S4 HANA compared to the around some 1,000 apps available for ECC 7, ESP 7 and EHP 8. The main thing is these are all SAP standard apps. These apps can but you can customize your own app. Like in ECC, we used to create a GT code or G report, custom report or custom T code. Same way, we can create custom Fiori apps as per our requirement, which will work in the same way how standard apps are working. Moving on, we have seen innovative the business processes in many places how is they have streamlined in S4 HANA. So Here, we will get a scaled plan to product in S4 HANA, optimize the order to cash, enhance the request to service, like that. And when it comes to HR and finance, it is core finance and the core human resource. Plus, you have in finance faster account financial closing. These are all many of the business innovations they have brought in S4 HANA. Because all these functions, you will get a real-time processes. Yeah, all batch processing are eliminated, data reconciliations are eliminated. Plus, now it will give predictions also possible. You can have predictive accounting in S4 HANA. Plus, simulations you can do in S4 HANA. By responsive design and user satisfaction through SAP Fiori, and drill down is possible at any level without exporting data. Plus, you can have recommendations based on data-driven decisions. So here, machine learning and artificial intelligence, it started, but it will come in a big way going forward. Then next is lower TCO. How SAP will help you to lower the TCO? Because always we will say when you move to S4 HANA, there is a common mindset that S4 HANA will be more expensive. But SAP has made it in such a way this investment is worth for the company because they want to reduce the cost, total cost of ownership. The first and foremost thing is data footprint. By storing single copy of data in memory and eliminating the need for aggregates, views, and indexes, and then reducing setup cost with the faster time to value through cloud deployment or rapid deployment solutions for on-premise. So they have reduced the setup cost. Then coming to lowering the testing cost. So they have eliminated the certification requirements for HANA hardware because the hardware is already certified by the SAP. Then simplifying the landscape simplification, then tailored data center integration. So offering this offers customers greater flexibility to reuse the existing storage and the networking components in their data centers. Leveraging asset utilization, which leveraging virtualization from VMware, vSphere, or multiple database options. You can leverage for asset utilization. So overall, the total cost of the total cost is offset by dramatic cost savings with the simplification of your IT and the benefits of your business. Because SAP S4 HANA delivers massive simplifications like customer adoption, data model, user experience, decision making, business processes, and then it brings lot of innovations like Internet of Things, IoT, big data, business networks, mobile first. So which will drive instant value across lines of your business and industry. Plus, it brings more dramatic cost saving by consolidating transactional and analytical system in one single platform. As per the research from SAP, so this is simplified database, IT landscape, and real-time systems, implementing real-time systems had a big effect on clients. This study was confirmed by Oxford Economics also that customers saw a 19% reduction in IT cost. Plus, most of the customers they have approximately experienced 21% revenue growth because of the faster and efficient decision making. Then when it comes to deployment options, so we have S4 HANA Cloud, S4 HANA Private Cloud, and SAP S4 HANA on-premise. So these are all the release cycles of innovation cycle from SAP, which is for cloud it is quarterly, private cloud semi-annual. For on-premise it's annual. But going forward from 2023 onwards, they want to change it on-premise every 2 years. And TCO, public cloud is lowest, private cloud lower, and on-premise is higher. Like this, then system governments, public cloud, everything is controlled by SAP. Private cloud is customer influence. Customer will have control on private cloud. And S4 on-premise fully under the customer, fully led by the customer. So IT infrastructure, this is public, this is private cloud, but it is dedicated for the customer. This is customer managed on premise. Then customizations within standards, but this can be modified for open to modifications also in private cloud. Same way in on premise, open to modifications. So extension pass and SAP. This is open and SAP. System delivery. So public cloud and private cloud, it's like a new implementation. So when it comes to on-premise, it is a new or ECC conversion. So there are three when it comes to journey, how to move from SAP ECC to S4 HANA. So we call SAP call as a non-destructive journey because we have these lessons and the three deployment options. One is customer is not using SAP now. They can go for on-premise cloud or hybrid. Or same way for customers, they are using SAP ECC, but they are in different database, not in HANA database. All they will have same options on-premise, cloud, and hybrid. Here they can only criteria is they have to upgrade to latest ESP and then migrate their database to HANA, and then they have to deploy in on-premise. But when it comes to cloud, they can directly transfer data to the cloud. So this is for customers who are in ECC but not using HANA database. When it comes to HANA database, customers in ECC but in HANA database, so three options are available: on-premise, cloud, and hybrid. But the transformation is very easy because they are already in HANA, so they can directly go for simplification package when it comes to on-premise, or they can transfer data to the cloud. So it depends on the customer what deployment option they are choosing. Based on that, their journey will start. Uh, so SAP is providing for all customers who are in ECC to move to S4 HANA. There is a readiness check. Perform this readiness check for SAP S4 HANA. It will give you a lot of analysis for your organization. First and foremost is it will say what are all your custom code and custom development and how it can be adapted to S4 HANA. This is an important thing. And next one is simplification items. What are all the business processes you can simplify coming when you are moving to S4 HANA, and how you can redefine your business process. I can say this as a business process re-engineering can be done when you move from ECC to S4 HANA. The next important thing is it will do the HANA S4 HANA sizing. Based on your ECC data, automatically it advise what sizing you need for moving to S4 HANA. Then next, what are all the important Fiori apps based on your transaction usage? SAP will recommend this readiness check will recommend what are all the standard Fiori apps, SAP Fiori apps you have to activate. And in S4 HANA, many T codes, transaction codes, they have removed and they have introduced new transaction codes. So those details it will provide about the transactions. Plus, it will guide you for all what are all the third party applications based on your business line of business. It will, and then your data transaction details. It will advise what are all the third party applications which is good for you, which you can go for, which will improve your company performance. This third party and add-on business functions also this readiness check will provide. Based on this readiness check, the customers can take action. What can be done when they move to you can move your SAP ECC data or any legacy data into SAP S4 HANA. So it will get the data. There you have to do mapping, and after mapping it will transform the data. After transformation you can simulate the data and you can visualize how the data is going to be in S4 HANA. Then the migration will start. So this data will get migrated into S4 HANA system. So it can be migrated either to S4 HANA on-premise or it can be migrated to S4 HANA public cloud or private cloud, any cloud. So this migration cockpit will help you to move from ECC to S4 HANA. So coming to the benefits. So it will offer automated processes which will improve your productivity and performance. Of all the customers they have surveyed, 72% of the customers they have opined that this business process improved efficiently for them. And next, this Fiori apps will help you to work faster, to work accurately, which will increases user experience and provides more greater satisfaction. So 61% of the customers opine that they have got a greater user and business satisfaction and better integration, because in ECC this integration to other with other SAP products and then third party softwares also it is little complicated. So here better integration facilities are available was opined by 33% of the customers. Plus, S4 HANA helps you in lower your operational cost and ownership cost. One advantage here I want to emphasize is it depends when you are in ECC, you are in on-premise, or mostly ECC customers will be on on-premise. But when the customers move to S4 HANA, they can choose. Like we have seen, there are three deployment options. They can move to either hybrid, they can move to public cloud or private cloud or on premise. When you move to cloud, public cloud, your capital expenditure, whatever your capex will become opex. Why? Because there you are going to pay a monthly subscription fee in cloud, where you are not going to maintain your hardware, all those things. If you go for hybrid model where you use your whatever on premise plus the cloud functionality, because now SAP is strongly recommending every customer to move into cloud to leverage the innovations they are releasing every month, every quarter, whatever innovations are coming, everything is coming cloud based. So if you go to cloud, if any organization move to cloud, they will have greater flexibility and they can feel the innovations. They can actually utilize all the innovations of SAP in a better way. When it comes to on-premise, presently these innovations you can adopt every year. Means every year they are releasing that upgrade uh, for on-premise. So, but going forward from 2023 onwards, because next version now S4 2022 was released last month. Now S4 2023 will come. Going forward, every 2 years once they will release. Because 2025 we are expecting instead of S4 HANA, it will be X4 HANA, which will be an intelligence suite with machine learning and artificial intelligence capabilities preloaded. Plus, we have seen in previous slides how it will reduce your data footprint and how it will simplify the data models. So all these things will help you for faster and more intelligent decision making overall, and it will increase your revenue. Because of this, your revenue growth will be there. So and your total cost of ownership is reduced, so you will get more profits in your organization. Plus, another important thing is during migration, 33% they have obtained minimized downtime during migration. But now, compared to previous versions of S4 HANA, now the downtime is minimized to such an extent. Like in weekend, you can just the business users can feel just like when they come back from weekend, they are in S4 HANA. Like that, it has improved. So basically, S4 HANA, they have designed to reimagine the business process. So it is a new product fully built on most advanced in-memory platform, SAP HANA, with modern design principles and very modern user experience, SAP Fiori. So it came up with a massive simplification, simplified data model, no indices, no aggregates, no redundancies, and a lot of innovations due to open in-memory platform. And you can have advanced applications like predicting, recommending, and simulating. And plus, it can connect to all the IoT. These innovations help you to connect to Internet of Things, big data, business networks, social networks, people. It is designed with the integrated user experience and modern user experience. Plus, you have different choice of deployments. So they have reimagined the business process. Mainly, they have empowered the users, and it was process enriched, and you can have live, granular, responsive, accurate data. So S4 HANA is one of easy adoption because you will get a guided configuration, easy onboarding from the discovery of the solution via cloud trials to the deployment with pre-configured best practices. Then next important thing, reimagined business decisions. So you can get the insight from any data from anywhere. This is the important thing SAP S4 HANA. So coming to next one, our value proposition. So we will help you in your project journey from moving from SAP ECC to S4 HANA based on our prior experience. So we will have a clear strategy. We will define, plan, build your strategy aligning with your business goals, and then we will adopt SAP best practices. As we already seen in previous slide, we will do the readiness check and we will advise you what are all the things you have to adopt and you have to take care while moving from ECC to S4 HANA. And we will assess your system readiness with respect to your IT infrastructure, your business process re-engineering also. We will look into that during that time. Any improvisation to be done in the system along with the system readiness. we will take care of your project management functionalities for that project with scope management, quality, and our time and cost management. Apart from that, we will provide functional consulting or technical consulting. We can execute as a project or we can work as a consulting model also. Our value proposition to you, another thing is we will provide a lower TCO and we will adopt process innovation in your organization and we will support SLA 24/7. So these are all the some of the case studies we did for one of the customer embassy group. We did a S4 HANA implementation. Then Avlan Pharma. So as we are running short of time, I'm skipping these case studies. I'm now open to this question and answer sessions. Amit, over to you. Th- Thank you all for attending this webinar. You can post your questions in the chat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you everyone for joining with us. If anyone have any query, they can ask in the chat box. We will happy to answer it. For that, we will get back to you, sir. And the recording and PPT we will share you, and we will get back to you tomorrow or next week. So then we can talk. And
So I am saying one question that migrate archive data tables into S4 HANA. Yes, it is possible, Mr. Tirath. It is possible. No, see, Mr. Tirath, see, EWM is a extended functionality of warehouse management. All the basic functionality of warehouse management is there as such in S4 HANA. Plus, they have brought a lot of extension into that warehouse management. So there is no, it will all your warehouse functionalities existing in ECC will remain. Only thing you are going to get more features and more functionalities in EWM. It is like this. What is the benefit? See, the benefit is business partner. Your master data will become only one. So here the how the business partner is, it is role. One partner, for example, you have one customer. That customer is also a supplier. There is a for something, some part he is supplying and some he is actually uh, purchasing from you. So at that time, we are creating two masters separately, customer master, vendor master, like that. And when it comes to your treasury management, we have to create separate partners. So like that, everywhere in if you look at ECC, we have to create more masters, and these masters are it won't talk to each other, and it's all redundant because it is occupying your database and your volume is increasing. But in business partner, one business partner will be same. So business partner is same, but based on role, he can be a customer, he can be a vendor, and he can be a treasury business partner. He can give you loan, he can borrow from you, like that. This role will define what is the nature of the business partner. So it will mainly reduce the redundancy in master. Because if you have large master data, like many customers, they are using MDM, master data, it will help them a lot for them.
Okay, so thank you everyone, and I hope your answer you get your all doubt is solved. Okay, and thank you Raj sir for this informative session.
One second, one more question, I think.
Yes, yes, okay. Sir.
Yes, sure, Tirath, we will get back to you. We will share the benefits document to you, which you can show us a white paper to your management to get it done. There are not only speed, we have gone through a lot of things which will help you to your organization in S4 HANA in a better way. Now S4 HANA they moved to SAP RISE, which is loaded with a lot of things like BTP, so many things. Anyhow, we will share all the details as a document to you, which you can take it up with the management.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for joining with us. So, and thank you Raj sir for this webinar, informative webinar. And for recording and PPT, we will get back to you tomorrow or next week, and then we can discuss further as per your requirement. We can have arrange a meeting as well. So, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Amit. Thank you all for attending this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you.